Hey guys, Nick, aka the one and only Crisis YT, and today's topic was actually suggested a couple of weeks ago by one of you guys, and I'm sorry that I forgot who it was, but it is how to deal with stress, or how I deal with stress. And I do have a lot of stress to deal with because I have to put out a YouTube video every day, which, as you guys know, sometimes doesn't happen, especially lately. And I also have schoolwork I have to do every day and things like that, so it gets a lot of stuff happens, and a lot of stuff I have to get done, and it stresses me out sometimes. And a lot of people wanted to know, how do I deal with it? So I'm going to tell you guys how I deal with stress a lot of times. And some people, it might be playing video games or just relaxing, but for me, it's just sitting down and watching some Netflix, watching a movie or something, and then I'll take a little break, a 30-minute break, say, and watch a episode of whatever, Weeds or whatever I'm watching at the time on Netflix, and that'll give me a little bit of a break, and even if there is a lot of stuff I have to get done, I'll just do that. It'll calm me down, I'll get back, and I'll task orient things, okay? First off, we got to get the YouTube video done. Next, we're going to do the homework. Next, we're going to upload the video. Next, we're going to do all this. And next, we're going to go pick this up from my friend's house. Next, we're going to go shoot for this awesome new project I've got coming up. I just have to start sectioning things out, because if I don't, I am going to get overwhelmed. And also taking a break, taking a step back, and from what you're doing, whether that be playing a couple matches on WWE3 or playing some Xbox, or whether that be doing what I do, watching an episode of Netflix or whatever, you just have to sit back and just take a step back. Now, that doesn't mean not getting things done. There's also things like don't procrastinate, right? That's something that sometimes I have a problem with, is I'll wait till the last minute to do things. Not as much anymore, but I used to have that problem a lot. I would wait till the exact last minute until there was nothing else I could do to get things done. And that's a problem. If you do that, there's going to be more stress. You might not be able to take a step back. You might just have to go on. And say that's the case. Well, it comes down to just orienting the task. Don't think about everything else you have to do. Think about the first thing you need to get done. Say you have a paper due tomorrow and a paper due the next day. Okay, so paper due tomorrow and a paper due 2 days from now. First off, let's get the paper due tomorrow done. So we're going to sit down, we're going to do that, we're going to work our way through it. Boom, say that takes us 2 hours. Now it's like midnight. Let's go ahead and do like 30 minutes, spend 30 minutes on the next day's paper, and then that way tomorrow we only have to spend an hour and a half doing this paper for the next day, and boom, you're completely caught up. And hopefully, if you had any other homework, you can knock that out pretty quickly and get it all done with. But you just have to prioritize what is more important, and what that comes down to is what needs to be done first a lot of times, or what is more vital, because sometimes something may need to be done first, but it's going to take you, I can go feed my dog in 2 minutes, boom, check, done. So I might want to get my history paper done before I go feed my dog, even though they're both very important, urgent matters, because, if you don't feed the dog, they're dead. But the dog can wait an hour and a half while I write the history paper. So, prioritizing is big. And you might be like, well, if it's just going to take you a minute, why not knock that out and then finish the paper? Well, the reason is because I've noticed, and this probably happens for you guys too, is if I sit down and just start doing it, then I can get it done. But if I say go feed the dog, on my way back into my house, because my dog is an outside dog, on my way back into my house, I might find something else that I've got to do. So if I just sit down and do my paper before I even leave my room, before I even leave wherever my computer is, and I'm going to type this paper up, before I even do anything else, I'm going to type this paper, and then I'll take care of everything else. I'll go feed my dog, I'll finish the rest of the day's homework, finish those 10 problems in algebra, whatever you've got to do to get done, but make sure you prioritize first, okay? So the paper's due tomorrow, the algebra homework is due tomorrow as well, but the algebra homework's going to take you less time. Let's knock the history paper out first, and then knock the algebra paper out, or the algebra homework, because the algebra homework is going to take us 15 minutes, the paper's going to take us an hour and a half. So just make sure, longest to shortest, that's my best advice there. Whatever's going to take you longer, do it, and then whatever's going to take you the shortest, do it last. That way, at the end of the night, you have like 5 tasks you've got to do, but those 5 tasks total is going to take you 30 minutes to get done, so you're going to bed at midnight instead of, if you had waited, done those 5 tasks, gotten distracted in between each of them, things like that, you're going to bed at like 3 a.m. instead of 12:30 at night. So that is my advice on dealing with stress, and what stress specifically in this case led to was having too much stuff to do. If you have other stress in general, whatever that may be, something, you're just worrying about something, it comes down to getting your mind off of it, and that's where, me watching some episodes on Netflix and some episodes of a show on Netflix and stuff like that, that's just getting your mind off stress. But if you have task-oriented stress, you're stressed out because you have to get stuff done, take a step back for a minute, maybe, watch an episode on Netflix. But if you don't have enough time to do that, make sure you get the stuff that's going to take you the longest done first, and the stuff that's going to take you a less amount of time done last. And, there might be some exceptions there. For example, these YouTube videos take me 10 minutes to record, 40 minutes to render, and that's a longer video, and 30 minutes to upload. Well, then, this is more important because I don't want to upload at 2 in the morning. So I'll go ahead and upload and do all this real quick. It's short and it's easy, so I'll knock it out and then do my other stuff while this is finishing with the uploading and the rendering and stuff. So sometimes you have to prioritize like that. And like, for example, there's that 2,000 people wanting me to make a video here, whereas, there's not that many people relying on me getting my history homework done, but I will make sure I get the history homework done after I get the YouTube video done. So it's all about prioritizing what's more important to you, how many people are needing this done or that done, and how much time each thing takes. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section down below. And my question to you for the question of the day is, how do you deal with stress? Tell me that in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If we could get 50 likes on this video, we've been going short on likes lately, so if we could get 50 likes on this video, that would be completely awesome. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm CrisisYT, and I'm out. Peace.